Why would one of the world's foremost spiritual leaders, connoisseur of all philosophies, highly respected, leave his background, leave his positions, leave his honor, and join a fledgling group of people in the desert? Why? Who am I talking about? When did this happen? And the reason? In a moment. So stay with me. And we're going to say thank you to Hashem by reciting chapter 100, and then we will discuss it. So Mizmor l'soid ori l'Adonai kol haaretz ivdos Adonai b'simcha. Hoi lefano bernono du k'Adonai elim hu asone v'lo enach l'am v'tzoi marisoi. Bo yusharu b'soid ha'tzorisa b'zhila hoi delo bacho shumoi. Ki toi v'Adonai le'olom chazdoi v'yadoi v'odoi remun asoi. Please, my friends, as you see, I'm not sitting in my usual place. Take a few coins, put it in the pushkin, the tzedakah box, for yourself, for me, and for all of Klal Yisrael, and we will deserve to all be together in the Beis HaMikdash now. So, let me get back to my question. The pasuk says in the beginning of the parsha of this week, Vayishma Yisroi Choye Midyan. Yisroi, the leader, the priest of Midyan, Choyse Moshe, Moshe Rabbeinu's father-in-law. What did he hear? All these things that God did for Moshe Rabbeinu and for his people. What? That he took the Jewish people out of Egypt. Now, when you read this, what did he hear about? One would logically say the events of the last year and a little more. What happened? The Jewish people, slaves for 210 years, in a fortress called Egypt, as closed up as the Iron Curtain back in the former USSR, or as today Iran, that nobody can get out and have to suffer the wrath of the government. And God made miracles, 10 plagues. Story at the beginning with the snake, the stick and the snake, and so on. And then, finally, splitting of the sea. That's what one would expect. Says Rashi, no. Vayish Vayisroi, what did he hear? Ma shmu hashama ubo. What is it that he heard that he came? Says, Kriyat Yamsuf und Melchemet Amalek. The splitting of the sea and the war that Amalek was trying to wage against the Jewish people, and how they lost. What about all the other things? What is Kriyas Yamsuf any more impressive than all the waters turning into blood? Name any one of them. Each one is more impressive than the other. Darkness all over, stifling darkness that you can't even move. This wasn't good enough. It proved that there is a God that is protecting the Jewish people. As it says, he heard everything that the people did to the Jewish people. So the simple answer will be that indeed they didn't know. Everything that happened throughout the year in Egypt itself, Egypt hid it. Just like Iran is hiding from the world, closing down the internet. Egypt closed down the internet and nobody knew what's happened. The only thing that he did hear was the splitting of the sea. That was not in Egypt, so he was able to hear. But it's much deeper than this. Yisro realized something very profound with the splitting of the sea. Those 10 plagues were what? Miraculously, God is destroying Egypt. This he was okay with. This he was able to accept and understand. This didn't impress him that much. What impressed him was that ocean can be transformed into dry land. The Yamsuf splits and the people walk on dry land. What is this so impressive? Ocean represents the world of concealment. Marine life lives within the water. It's concealed. Earth represents living on top of the earth. So ocean life represents godliness being concealed. Alma di Iskasia. The earth represents Alma di Isgalia, the world of revelation. Yisro saw suddenly over here that even the world of concealment, really, one can reveal God. Even the world of concealment, God is present and God is permeated in there. So God is not compartmentalized, but God is all over. And then he hears the Amalek. God tells us a message over here. Even when everything is fine, expect some challenges. And the purpose for you to grow and to overcome the challenge. This is what impressed Israel. And that's the journey to Geulah. And that the journey going into this desert is all about coming to Beis HaMikdash with Mashiach.